What is up, everybody? It's Dr. Vibe here, host and producer of the award-winning Dr. Vibe Show, the home of Epic Conversations, and I'm the host of Epic Conversations, 2020 and 2018 award winner given out by the Canadian Ethnic Media Association. Also, once a month, I host the only live online broadcast that is sponsored. That's the only. Let me get that right. The only live broadcast for dads and fathers in the world that is sponsored by Dove Men Care. It's also sponsored by Dad Central, Canada's national fatherhood organization. But I just thought about that the other day. Dove Men Care told myself and the rest of the team, this is the only place that there's a monthly broadcast, online broadcast sponsored by Dove Men Care for dads and fathers. I thought that was pretty cool. So I wanted to share that with you. As always, I hope you're keeping blessed, highly favored, a magnet for miracles, and a solution for someone's problem. If you don't know, I host not only my own content, but I also host content for other platforms. Another one is tonight. Hey, some people jumping on. If you want to just say hello, I definitely would say hello back. And one of the organizations that I host content for is a magazine called Cuisine Noir Magazine. It's the only online publication dedicated to Blacks in food, wine, and travel. And I've known the publisher of Cuisine Noir. Her name is Sheree Williams. We've known each other online for about 9 years. There was a potential a number of years ago that I would get down there to speak at a conference, but didn't happen. But things are going to change. We are going to meet one day, and you're going to see it. But a few months ago, Sheree and I were chatting, and she said, "You know what, Dr. Vibe, we need to get Cuisine Noir needs to evolve. It needs to get their content online. Like they're already online, but get some interviews online, etc." So I said, Sheree, why don't we do this? Why don't once a month we host something for Cuisine Noir Magazine, and you can feature someone that's been feature a person that's been featured in your magazine. She loved the idea. So that's what we do. Now, what it's called is Cuisine Noir Magazine, Behind the Business, the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And we've had a few conversations, and we have another one tonight. We do one once a month. And this everyone special comes on the platform. This lady tonight we have on is Janice Bartley. She's based out of Toronto, where I live, and she's the founder of the Foodpreneur Lab. So what the Foodpreneur Lab is, it's a, what can I say? They help people who are in the food industry, especially entrepreneur startups, get their product on shelf. It's a wonderful idea. It's great. It does a lot of great things. It helps a lot of people. And I've known Janice since I was really, really young. Like we go way, way back. Our families are best friends from way back. And another good associate of mine, Roger Dundas, who is a part of Buy Blacks, the most viewed online magazine for Black Canadians in the world. Roger and Janice's family know each other. So it's like family. So tonight we have Janice coming on. So myself and Sheree are going to hear some of Janice's story, hear about Foodpreneur, hear about other things that are going on in the food industry, and you need to be there. Now, how can you watch it? Best way you can watch it is whatever way you're watching me here. It's on my Facebook page. It's on my YouTube page. It's also on Periscope. So that's how you can check it out tonight. So if you want to know more about the food industry, especially if you are just starting up, trying to get through this period, 2020 has been challenging for a number of people in the food industry. Like how many restaurants have closed and that ripple effect. So when restaurants don't open, suppliers, if you have niche products or niche food products you're supplying to a restaurant, what's happened? So this will be an epic conversation tonight. And again, 9 o'clock Eastern time, 6 p.m. Pacific. Janice Bartley, founder of Foodpreneur Magazine, Foodpreneur Lab, not magazine, Foodpreneur Lab. And you're going to get a great time, and it's going to be so informative. So I'm just going to check something here. So this is what's going on. Interesting sidebar. I don't know what people have been up to lately, but there is a app that is making a lot of noise out there. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but it's called Clubhouse. And think about audio conversations like crazy going on. And it's the big rage right now, Clubhouse. A lot of great information being shared, a lot of good stuff going on that platform. So if it's something you would like to hear about and check out, go to Clubhouse. It's only available on iOS. So if you have an iPhone or an iPad, and it's fairly up to date. Your iPad or your phone, you can download it. And the best way to get into Clubhouse is to get someone inviting you in. If you're not invited, there seems to be a lineup for people to get in. So I've suggested some people to get in and say, oh, I've got to wait. You're on the wait list. So the wait list is getting longer every day. So if you want to try out something new and different, hey, you may like it, you may not, but there's a lot of good knowledge sharing and exchanging and building of relationships, professional relationships there. I would suggest it. I've made a very good contact and potential collaboration there. A lady down in the US who is doing a lot of positive things. So, and also there's a lady on the platform who wants to interview me in January. So these things happen. So I'm going to get going because I want to get ready for this epic conversation tonight. And also too, I'm trying to catch up on all the stuff I got to get in a whole pile of video editing to do, not only stuff on the Dr. Vibe show, not only for other platforms, but I've been interviewed a number of times myself, and I'd like to share those with you so you can find out more about me and what makes me tick. For example, I was on Victory Speaks last night with Nicole Waldron. It's like a 2-hour conversation, so I'd like to get that edited. But the good news is that I will be hiring a co-op student or getting a co-op student in the next few weeks so they can take care of that so I can bring more epic conversations to you. So again, Janice Bartley tonight, part of the Cuisine Noir series, Behind the Business, the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, myself and Sheree Williams, who is the publisher of Cuisine Noir Magazine. Hope you can catch it tonight. Wherever on my Facebook page, on my YouTube page, or Periscope, or wherever you're watching this, you can catch it. So I'll end off with this. Live your life as a dream. If you can dream it, you can make it. Sometimes you have to get smaller to get stronger. Block assumptions and aim bigger, aim better, aim higher, aim wider. And remember, if you can, don't waste this crisis. And finally, give yourself some grace. So I'd like to thank anyone who watches live on the replay. Much appreciated. But I'd like to thank you in advance to go check it out at 9 o'clock this evening. God bless. Peace, well, keep the faith, and walk good. And we're praying for you. You can do it.